Okay, hopefully this one won't be as long as the last one. This one is about strings. So just a reminder of what we're doing. We're talking about the differences between Python code and Cambridge International Pseudocode for those of you studying the AS level or the A level this year. What's a string? A string is a sequence of characters. I am a sequence of characters. As we talked about before in the data kind of episode about literals, there's no difference between a literal string and a literal string, or a literal string in Python and a literal string in pseudocode. What is different is this operation. What is this operation? This is concatenation. So the operator for concatenation is different in pseudocode. It is the ampersand. This character is called an ampersand, in case you didn't know. So that's a string, and let's talk about subscription to a string. So in the last video, we talked about arrays and subscripting to an array. And the thing about Python is I can take a string and I can just subscript into the string just like any other iterable, just like a list. I can say index 0. What this does is prints the first character. This is where there are differences in the exam board pseudocode because strings are not like arrays. So some things you need to remember is strings start from index 1, whereas arrays commonly start from index 0. One difference you need to make. So let's kind of replicate this code. Let's make our variable myString and assign it to the concatenation of the two strings. And before we do that, we need to declare that I'm making a variable of type string, right? Rather than print, we need to use output. And this is where it gets different. We can't just use the same syntax. So you have a special function that exists in Cambridge International pseudocode, which is the mid function, which takes a string, takes a start position, and takes a number of characters. And this is how you extract characters from a string. If I just want to subscript to the string to take a single character, I still need to use mid. So the syntax would be output the mid of myString at index 1, because it's 1-based indexing, and take one character only. So this is the pseudocode equivalent to that Python statement. Let's now talk about slicing. So in Python, I can do something like print all of the first 10 characters. I can print from index 5 up to index 12, exclusive. I can print everything from the 5th to last character onwards. So let's just run this code so we can see what that does. Let me close this. First of all, I'm printing character at index 0, which is I. Just so you understand how the indices work, rather. In Python, we've got 9, and then we're going up to 10, etc. Whoops, I need to do that. The first one was printing the character at index 0. Next one was printing the first 10 characters. I am a seek, this one. The next one was printing the character from index 5 up to, but not including, index 12. So I am a sequat, this one. And the last one was going to the end of the string and counting from the 5th from the end. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. This is why we got space am I as the output. So now let's talk about how to do these operations in pseudocode. Again, this requires the use of the mid function. Let's think how that would look. In this first case, I want to say, okay, take my string from index 1 and take 10 characters. In the second case, I want to say take my string from index 5. How many characters did this extract? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Took out 7 characters. So that means this next parameter, which is the number of characters, would need to be 7. This would be the syntax equivalent in pseudocode. Let's try another one. I'm going to do my string, and this time we don't have the luxury of just saying -5 in pseudocode. What I need to do, we need to find the length of the string, which would give me the last index. In Python, the last index is length -1. Because in pseudocode it uses a 1-based index system, it's just the length. The length is equivalent to the last index. In this case, we want to find the 5th to the last index. And then what we'd need to do is know how many characters there were in the string, because that's how many characters we want to extract. So how would we do this? We need to take so here we know that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But how would I know how many to count? Can you think of a way of doing that? So I've got the length of my string. I guess it would be something that I can't think of right now. But let's just put it as 5. There must be a way to do that, but I cannot think what it is. Okay, so that was a little bit about slicing in different ways. We've talked about subscription. We've talked about the concatenation operator. Talk about some things that are in Python but not pseudocode. We don't have this luxury of string replication. How would we need to do this in pseudocode? Well, I'd need to use a for loop. For I probably make a new string. Make a for loop that iterates from 0 up to 9, because we're doing it 10 times. And then I'd need to concatenate my new string. Each time adding on a my string to my new string, which starts off as being empty, right? And then once I've got my new string, I can output it. So that would be how we would do string replication in pseudocode, because we don't have the replication operator. Things that we can do in Python, we can still do in pseudocode. We can say like alpha bigger than beta. And this would give me false, right? We can do comparisons using the comparative operators with strings in pseudocode as well. That's fine. I think that's everything. So we talked about comparisons, slicing, subscription, concatenation, and the fact that you can't do replication. We'll talk about methods, upper, lower, things like that in another video when we do built-in functions.